on one hand, you have this charismatic, really, I don't know,
That
person, grandfather.
what is it?
On another hand, you have Trump, who is, well, not the most adequate person, but compared to him, Trump is really adequate.
This is Just Any Podcast, the most useless podcast ever. Sit back, relax, and prepare to wonder why you listening to this in the first place.
We're back again, tired.
What have you done? Why are you
It's
tired?
too fucking hot.
Yeah.
No air for me.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's a sacrifice we have to make for the better sound, you know.
Oh, and for the better video, I guess.
Yeah. For the
Oh,
better.
and we also have changed our apartment.
Yes.
The new location, new setup.
Yes. So
How
get
would you
used to
like it? Yeah.
The free followers that are watching, how do you like it?
Not 3.
Okay, more.
3,000.
3,000.
Yeah, but I guess no one is listening.
Yeah.
They just subscribe and then forget, like.
That too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lately I was in the Arbeitsagentur, so for those who live in America and don't know what is it, it's a German agency for people who don't have jobs, and they register themselves there and go and have chit chat. So I was there and I made my CV, and of course I have written there that I have a YouTube channel. And he was like, "Oh, interesting. About what is this channel?" I was like, "It's 2 channels, and now it's podcast." And I'm like, bullshitting most of it.
Well, no, it's a podcast, yes. But
Yeah, and then he said maybe it's better you add more details about your channels and so on. And I'm like, yes, and I also should add how many
Link.
subscribers I have. And like, yes, and it's interesting how many. He was asking me, and I like, okay, 3,100. I was like, that's impressive, I guess.
Well, for a German, actually, YouTube channels, it's impressive.
Yeah.
Like, it's not impressive, but it's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
200. Yeah, because German YouTube is not that.
German Instagram also, like, I think it's
Yeah,
because
it's
of
very
German
behind. I don't know why.
technology. They are conservative because
Do you think that's the only reason?
one of the main reasons, I think.
Like when I even watch German TV, it's
To you?
yeah, lately it's a football
Yeah.
championship, like
Yeah.
Europe championship now in Germany. Yeah, and I was watching this German after the game. They were discussing the game, and the studio, the setting,
It was old,
everything
right?
old, like it was a Soviet Union style
Yeah.
setting. I don't know why they doing this. They don't. I don't know. In Russia, it's really good.
Yeah.
The studios, the TV, like yeah, it's propaganda. I know
No,
that,
but in other countries of Europe is also like that.
yeah,
It's
bad.
not bad. No, it's better than in Germany.
Really?
Yeah.
In Italy? In
I mean,
France?
France should be. Yeah. I
I
think
wouldn't say.
this Soviet style, which is mostly Soviet style here, is like
You
pure
think that's the only reason that? No, I think that's the Europeans things. Like in England,
Yeah.
it's okay, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not okay, it's really great. The settings and the professionalism that they do. Like even I'm not professional. I don't know. I know nothing about TV.
No, you just you're a stat. Your eyes
Yeah,
are watching.
I'm
and,
just watching,
yeah.
and what I see,
Yeah.
I don't like what I see
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But even Italian TV. Have you watched the Italian
No,
TV?
that's I said, and then I remember that actually I haven't watched this just in my mind that because I was in a lot of places in Germany, like these administrative places, and all of them very Soviet stylish. Even these agentures where I go, you should
Ah,
see
well, it
like
also depends on which part of
yeah,
you are.
yeah. But overall, it's giving you the vibes of old.
Well, I don't think it's like Soviet Union style. I just think it's old style because they didn't.
But it reminds you about Soviet.
Yes, because we're used to Soviet style like setup,
Yeah.
like furniture in
Yeah, yeah.
offices and stuff like that.
Yeah, the glasses.
The glasses,
Yeah, yeah.
the glasses
Yeah.
even.
Mhm.
Wow, so old.
And they are also very conservative in
Yeah, they don't change, they don't update stuff.
they
And
do,
it's
but
not,
it's very slow.
and it's not
Like,
because of the money,
no.
because they have money,
Well,
right? I
no.
don't know.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah. I think the problem is not the money. The problem is
It's the
their a
mindset.
mindset about privacy and things like
But
that.
how is it connected, the privacy mindset?
Having YouTube channel, I think it's connected.
Ah,
Yeah, back to the topic. Because you're like broadcasting your life or whatever you do, and it's
yeah,
very
that too.
sensitive topic for them.
Yeah, that too. But I would also say that, like, Russian YouTube is very good. Like,
Mhm.
you can find anything on Russian YouTube, from really useful stuff like lections about, I don't know, lately I was watching lection about music. This girl, she is a musician and also a theoretic in music, and she was explaining these really good things about Mozart, about even nowadays musicians like, I don't know, Coldplay and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And yeah, you can find it there. And you can also find really
Yeah,
shitty stuff on
yeah.
Russian
You can
YouTube.
find
Yeah,
everything.
you can find anything.
Yeah.
But the reason of that is because Russian television is not good enough. Like, it's also always propaganda, and really good stuff isn't there anymore.
Yeah. So people have to create themselves the
Yeah,
good
so
stuff.
people go to YouTube
But
because
in
this is the
German
only free.
TVs is also not you don't say that it's good stuff. Well, it's not propaganda,
I
but
don't know.
it's like mediocre something.
Well, it's also a bit of propaganda. It's
Yeah,
just
sure, yeah,
another kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
propaganda,
Not
Western
that
propaganda.
severe and not that in a way that you are
Yeah.
noticing it right away, but yeah.
Yeah, like let's have
Like in Russia,
Ukraine all
yeah.
the time. That's also, I think, it's propaganda.
Yeah.
Not that I'm against that, but it's complicated, guys. But yeah, and in Russia, it's YouTube is the only free space where you can create, and even now they do a lot of stuff to hinder YouTube creators in
Because it's
Russia.
too much, right?
Because it's too much freedom,
Yeah.
and you can say anything you
Yeah.
want, and even if you're living in Germany, you can say anything you want to
Yeah.
about Russian
You know
government.
why I'm laughing?
No.
I just remembered yesterday I was scrolling Instagram and there is one girl there. So you know it's a trend right now. A lot of women like in US also, UK and Russia also they are searching for millionaires.
Oh,
Yeah, young women.
sugar dads.
Yeah, and so they are going outside, starting to talk to people. Hey, I'm searching for a millionaire. Hey, maybe you are a
Like
millionaire.
that?
Yeah, just like that, like very easy. And what she was doing, it was so fucking funny. She was like, she made her picture, very like sexual picture of her, and then you know this parts of her number that you can take her number, call her
Wow,
like
that's
and she was, and also she.
that was a prank, right?
No, she's really in her Instagram. She's really saying that I'm now looking for a millionaire, and guys, help me, please, to find him.
Wow.
And she's doing really crazy stuff. And she was like, with this paper, she came to one boy and like, hey, and she's introducing and talking to him, and the officer, police officer, so funny, came to them and said, "Hey, what is this? Are you doing some propaganda? Is this some posters?" He thought that this is something against Putin or
Of course.
and they were like, no,
I'm just looking for a sugar daddy.
yeah, yeah.
Nothing against Putin, actually. Nothing against Putin.
Yeah, so
Wow. Oh, that's a good topic, actually.
yeah.
Like, these people, Like, okay, I'm saying
But
these people, like, yeah.
this is very fucked up for me because really what she does, she goes to the very famous and rich restaurants. She orders there everything, like lobsters and very
Who pays?
expensive champagne. Listen, and she's alone. She's eating there, and then she's watching, seeing some man sitting there. And she's like approaching him, and then, "Hi, my name is Na. Would you like to pay for me?" And most of all the cases I saw, they say, okay, take my card and then give me your
Wow.
number, I will pay.
I actually have a huge respect for her.
For the man?
No,
For
for
her?
her.
For
Like, yeah. Can you do that?
I
Like,
can't.
you can?
I can't.
Oh,
No. No.
just imagine you just well, actually, first of all, I think that's just hugely mainly for a content creation. She does
Yeah,
that.
maybe.
Well, I'm not saying
Yeah.
that she's against that, and I'm not saying that's
No,
not her
surely.
lifestyle,
I don't
but
know. I don't know. But I have
maybe
seen that a lot of women now do that. This is kind of a trend or a
this is
thing they do.
this is a genre, a whole genre
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Instagram and
Searching for a
TikTok.
husband, rich husband.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
They created something new.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, first of all that, like, and second of all, you have to have a huge courage to
Yeah.
approach a man. Like for me,
To someone, I would
takes
say.
I don't know, I can never do that.
Yeah.
And it's not only
To
about
approach a man,
courage,
to approach everyone, anyone. For me,
approach anyone
anyone.
and to ask for a money, to ask for a pay. Well, it's not only about courage, of course, for me. It's also about, I would say it's also about dignity, but it's only for me. I'm not judging
Yeah,
anyone.
yeah. It's where you point your dignity, yeah?
Yeah.
For you, it's here. For her, it's there. It's
Maybe
like
for her, I think for her
it's a
it's okay.
specter.
Yeah. Like I had this story, I can share this story with you. Um, I was with a girlfriend of mine, like not a, yeah,
Here
it's a
in
girlfriend.
Germany.
No, in Armenia.
Mm.
She's married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm also married, but that's not even the point. And we were at the bar.
Ah, I know that story.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told you that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I repeat that. We were at the bar and yeah, we were drinking together, only me and her. We were drinking and stuff like that, and then a man approached us and he was trying to talk with us and to dance later. And I at some point I was so irritated by him, and I was like fuck, what are you doing here, man?
Yeah,
Just get the
married,
fuck off.
married.
Yeah, and I was no, not like that, and I was showing it like I'm married, and then he was like, and where is he? Like what the fuck? Like if I'm married, that means that I cannot be all by my own.
No, you're a
Somewhere.
woman.
Yeah, I'm a woman. I should be. He should be with me every time. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, and later she was like, why did you do that?" I was like, "What?" She was, "Wait, he could have paid for us. He could have paid for us. Why would you do that?" And for me, it was such an unimaginable, yeah, like the mindset that she has. I'm not judging. I'm very curious about this mindset because it's not even the point that we're married. That's not even the point because
If you weren't married, maybe you also thought that
yeah,
what the fuck is
definitely,
paying for me?
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, and
Yeah.
it's not like yeah, and um, yeah, it's just fucking curious. I didn't even I was so shocked that I didn't even ask her that question. And now I'm like maybe someday I will ask her that. Remember that day you were telling me because for me it's for her I know for sure it's nothing. She doesn't think that for me it's like if you pay for me
I should do
I should
something.
do something in return because we live in this world where everything is like and I don't think for her is like that.
Well, maybe for her it's like that, but for her the payment is like she's beautiful, she's there, and she's like
Yeah,
she's allowing him to pay for her.
that's a good that's a good point actually. She's beautiful. She was dancing with him a bit.
And
Like
she even can smile.
a bit flirtation was there, and only for that he can pay.
Yeah.
Okay, Not for me.
Yeah, definitely. I just remember there is also one.
Maybe we're wrong. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's about your choices, about how you feel more comfortable. How can you sleep at night? Which um Entscheidung, decision you made. Yeah. So for me, when I'm going wrong with myself, with the self values that I have, that I cannot sleep at night. This is the problem. So that's why I'm saying that you should just be in harmony with yourself. If you are okay with that, then this is totally okay.
Hmm.
But if you're not, oh, hello. Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
I don't think they listen to this, but
Yeah. Also, I am following one lady in Instagram. I do love her. She's very, very funny, and she's making fun of this topic.
Mhm.
Lately, yesterday, I was seeing reels. She and her friend of her, like they are very beautiful. They are going to the streets and seeing like two men, three men standing there, and they going, "Hey, hello, do you need a beautiful woman? Would you pay us money? We need money." And they were like, "What the fuck?" And they like, "Hey, but we can roll the eyes, see?"
And she was making fun of it.
She was making a lot of fun. And then it was funny in the beginning, but in the end it was like very, very funny because they continued to go to the men and they end up in the constructor place where a lot of constructing men were constructing in the ground. They were like 30, very tired of the work. And she's leaning to him and said, "Hey, I'm beautiful. You can do this job very good. I can praise you. Would you pay me money? I can praise you."
Wow.
And this man, their reaction was like, "Wow, nice." They liked it. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the
Some of
thing.
them even paid them. Some of them
Wow.
paid.
What's wrong with this guy? Maybe something's wrong with us. Maybe we don't these women, they understand something about
That we don't, right?
this deep, yeah,
Need of men to be appreciated, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
and to be surrounded by
Beauty.
beauty. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
It's they know this narrative of 1,000 years old narrative, like
Yeah.
million years old, maybe. But
But I mean,
I don't know. Maybe something is wrong with us. Haven't you thought about it?
I thought, but I think I cannot change it.
No, I'm not saying we should change it. I'm just trying to understand what is not what is the wrong way, the true way, but just.
But don't you think that it mainly depends where this woman do this? Because those examples are
Construction.
from Russia. Can you imagine a woman doing this stuff in Berlin? Let's do that.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, German guys
won't
wouldn't buy it.
Yeah. They won't.
They wouldn't.
So it's not an ancient narrative. It's only works for
Well, it's
for
ancient
some
narrative. It
countries.
was. No, it was like that. Like 50 years ago, German men used to, like, housewives were everywhere.
Yeah,
And it
but
was very patriarchal society. It's maybe in this 20 years.
but in
turned out.
20 years, like change like that, like totally.
I don't know. I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. Okay, can you imagine that in America? Yes.
Yeah, yeah, we see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that in Sweden? I don't think so.
No,
No.
no, I can't imagine someone in
Well,
Sweden try to do
well,
this.
no. Someone, if you approach like a 1,000 men, someone will do that, of course.
Yeah,
Someone
maybe
you
who is
will
not
find.
sweet.
No, even a sweet guy, like sweet,
Very sweet guy.
very
Yeah,
sweet,
if he's a sweet guy.
Swedish. I don't know. How do you call it? I'm sorry, guys.
Schwed.
No, that's not English. That's not even Russian. Uh, you can find German guy here. I think in 1,000, maybe 10 of them will do that. Will pay for you.
Maybe out of the curiosity, what the hell is happening
No,
right
I
now?
think it's not like that. I think there are a lot of people that.
Or maybe I also thought maybe the guys it's should not be for all of them, but maybe those who are richer they are more keen to pay. Like for them, it's nothing.
Just because it's nothing,
Yeah.
or because they used to.
For example, when I saw this woman approaches the rich man and asks them for paying for the restaurant food or something, those who seem to, even in the beginning, seem to be very rich, they are even just giving the card and like go pay. I don't care.
You think that's because they, yeah, but that's
But
because they
this
reach.
this won't work for everybody, of course.
Yeah.
But maybe
They feel right. They feel good. They feel
yeah,
good when they pay even for
yeah.
a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Would you feel good if someone, like, imagine you're fucking rich, very, very rich, and a guy,
Mm-hmm.
very beautiful, like
Mm-hmm.
handsome guy.
That once happened to me.
Really?
Yeah, here in Berlin.
He said, pay for me?
And no, he just asked 10 euros.
That's something.
I don't know. Haven't I told you the story?
Yeah,
Oh
I
wow,
think
wow.
so.
This is something. So we just came here. It was like maybe 6, 7 years before. And I'm walking in the street and I saw very fucking handsome man, German man, you know, I like this
Yeah,
Germanness.
Germanness.
He is dressed like a fucking model. Very, very beautiful. He's very beautiful, like Brad Pitt.
And good dressed.
Good
Like
dressed. He's come,
tailored.
yeah, very good dressed. I am like a bomb, like a
Homeless.
homeless man
Men.
man,
Man.
man. I'm not kidding. I'm like a man
And
compared
he
to
was like a beautiful girl.
yeah, the Beauty and the Beast. Yeah.
Okay.
And he spotted me like we're far away from each other, maybe 5 minutes, and we are coming towards each other. He's like looking at me, and I'm like,
He was like, yeah, I see the rich girl.
I'm like, oh my God, and like, oh, you're beautiful, and he's looking, and maybe
Said that?
no,
Maybe your eyes
I
were
don't,
telling.
I don't.
Maybe you were like, and he was like, yeah, I can use that.
And then he came, we came very closer, and he said, hello. He said, hello. And then what happened? He said in English, he said, would you give me 10 euros?
Wow. And you
It was
gave,
like,
and you gave,
no,
no?
no, I lectured him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
because
see?
I was shocked in the beginning, and then I said like, have you seen yourself in the mirror? I
Okay.
said, you're like fucking handsome, and you look better than me. Why?
So why? What's
Why?
the
Why you're
connection?
asking? Like he was rich. He was like you can see the
Uh,
clothes that he's rich, and he just
Maybe he was
didn't
not
answer
rich.
anything
Maybe he was just asking people for money. That's
for
why.
clothes also.
Yeah, for clothes, for food.
And he just didn't answer to me. He said, and he went away. But the story stayed
And I think
with me forever.
that's his lifestyle. I don't think he's really rich
It's
and
like
he's
Casanova,
earning
yeah.
money.
It's like with his beauty.
Not that I've seen him, but I make a judgment.
But coming back to your question, it was like for me, it was like no way. I'm not going to
Yeah,
pay
but you
for your
weren't
beauty.
rich. Like you're not
But I
rich.
think
Imagine.
it's I did have 10 euros. He asked for 10 euros. I did have that. I could give him for his beauty, right?
But you thought that it's not just.
I didn't like it. I thought I have long things about it. No, I have thought about it
For a long time.
for a long time, and I thought that he could make quite good money, and something should be very wrong with this guy, and like people should not praise him for like his beauty, for watching you like you're a princess, and for that having money. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
didn't have a respect for him. Okay, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. When I imagine I would be rich and someone like in this situation, I wouldn't also do that.
Mm.
N-
I don't like the way, right?
Like just because you were like you won a lottery.
Mm. Genetic
Yeah,
lottery.
genetic
Yeah.
lottery. You were handsome or beautiful. That just because of that, why?
Mm. So, and I'm asking this question also, these men who are paying for this girl, like,
if you're listening to us, tell
Yeah,
us your
please.
motivation, please, because I don't really.
Ah, you think those men are listening to us now?
Yeah, no, I'm just maybe I don't know, but that's yeah. I try like one of the reasons is maybe they feel good about themselves. It's a kind of power they have over women,
Yeah.
and they know that, and they use that. And women also, it's also a kind of power.
Yeah, but
Beauty is a power,
yeah.
and they also and this is like two kinds of power interaction with each other.
But to be honest, this woman who is doing that things, she's average.
Yeah, but it's not about like
Physical
first of
beauty.
all, beauty is very subjective. When you say
Yeah.
average, second of all, it's not only
Yeah.
also only about the appearance, it's also about the like this courage. I don't know how to say
I think it's more about the courage.
the
Yeah.
character of
Yeah.
approaching and saying, "You owe me, give me money." Like that's
Did
not what
did I
she says,
send you
but
the reels about this other girl who is going and making commands to random people?
you sent me that. Yeah,
Also
yeah, yeah,
coming
yeah, yeah,
back
yeah,
to
yeah.
the. So maybe it's
Yeah.
about
What was her commands? I'm trying
so
to.
this girl, she was going randomly to everyone in the street, in the building, so on, and she was talking to them as she is the boss, and they don't know that she's a boss. And she was commanding like, "Hey, why are you speaking on phone here? It's your working hour." And the man like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought," and he doesn't know who the fuck she is. And then she's going to the random guy saying, "Hey, why you put your like suitcase here? You should move from here." And the guy is taking suitcase, moving. It's in the street,
Wow.
on the street. And so it's maybe about the personality and the inner power,
Yeah.
the courage, like you said.
And it's not, this case is not about women, man power. It's just about power because even if we change the setting and a man would approach girls and will tell them, like, why the hell are you sitting
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
The same would.
yeah, yeah. In this case, yeah. But imagine the other case that you are the rich woman and very a man with a carriage come to you and said, "Hey, I just ate lobster there. Would you pay for me?"
No, no,
No,
I said that, no.
no.
I would ask why. Why should I pay for you?
Mm.
Maybe he would say, I'm an artist. I can show you my paintings. And I'm like, okay, show me your painting. And I like his
And you
paintings,
buy
and I buy it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the only reason I give money because that's completely different things. That's completely different.
Yeah.
I can imagine myself to help these artists that I like,
Yeah, but you are getting something from it.
of course.
In the other case, you
But
don't.
even if I'm not getting something from it, even if I'm not getting their paintings, I see they have talent, and I just help them. That would be for me would be not meaningless.
But also, this is kind of fucked up, right? The artist who don't have any money goes to the rich restaurant, eats lobster, and approaches someone and says,
Yeah,
"I ate."
that's
That's
just
me.
stupid. Lobster. Maybe first of all we buy you McDonald's,
Yeah.
and then we'll see about lobster. Yeah, but that's a very like this is so interesting. So many different kinds of people living with so many different mindsets on this earth. And sometimes I'm so fucking away from them. So
Yeah.
I just can't understand it. And that's interesting. I try, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't also understand this German, like the other side of the spectrum. This German people, a lot of, I'm not saying all of them, it's a stereotype, but a lot, and we know that, a lot of couples in Germany, they split the bills, like they're legit couples, married,
Yeah.
but
Because
they have different.
I think it's because they think it's a partnership. It's not like family in its like culture. Or no, I want it once. traditional way. Yeah, it's a partnership, and each partner should be an equal part in this unity. That's why they are doing
That's
it.
business model.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
we are living in this world of Western culture is more
But that's
business.
I don't think like a lot of Americans do that. I don't think that's very.
I don't know. I don't know. In California, no, because
Oh, the
Armenians
Armenians are there. But
yeah.
I don't know. It's very typical for Germany, for Sweden, for
The
Scandinavian,
north, yeah.
for Scandinavian countries.
In Italy
No,
also, but a little part,
depends
not
where.
not 50.
South
Yeah.
different completely. North, yeah, maybe some of them, but not all. No.
Yeah.
Also here, not all Germans are like that. And I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just, for me, I can't understand like the reason behind it. Like I don't like this model when you approach
Everything.
a relationship like with a person who is the most who should be actually the closest person in your life, and you approach him or her with this attitude like you to me, I to you, like we are, you give something to me and I give something to you. I don't really, this is a oh my god, I forgot the name.
Armenia.
No. There's democracy, there's
Autocracy.
no. There's also when it's everything about money.
Ah.
Oh my god. What happened to me?
Pregnancy.
What? No. Yeah, that happened to me. But you,
Yeah. You?
you, you.
It's not a vodka.
And this is not even vodka. Yeah, this is just water. Yeah, it's all, everything is about money.
Exchange is about money.
Yeah. So for me, it diminishes the idea of a family. It diminishes the idea of being close to each other, of being like
Care of each other.
caring of each other. Yeah, I don't. Maybe some of you will say no, it's nothing like that. Some of the people, like, I would love to talk about this stuff with people who are living like this, but
I think because a lot of people think that they see money as a tangible resource. You are talking here about like kind of things that energy, love that we cannot touch, right? And the people who are very materialists, they can't see and they can't appreciate those values. They even maybe can't feel it.
no,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
too.
It's
You think so?
yes, I think so.
But they
There
have
is only
families,
one
they
thing
have
that you
kids.
can, yeah, but it doesn't change anything. They have kids, but
No, I think that's too much of saying they can't feel love. That's
maybe
just.
they won't say they can't feel love, but they can not touch love.
What do you mean not touch?
You can touch the table, you can touch the materials things, but you cannot touch the love.
Yes.
Yes.
Should you? What's the point? I should touch love.
Well,
I should be able to
this is
quantify love.
some people think so.
Mm,
How sad it can sound, but some people think so.
okay, something is wrong with them, I think. I don't know. I'm not judging.
You were not judging.
I'm trying not to judge.
There should be a tableau
Maybe
that's
I'm
not
wrong.
judging.
Maybe I'm wrong. For not thinking that if like if my husband would say like on the shore before the marriage, he would say, okay, we should split the bills and stuff like that. We should go to the supermarket and you buy for you and I buy for me. We should split the bills of our, I don't know, vacations. Would be what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, it's a very like you go very like in the Oh, fuck. I'm forgetting every words.
Mhm.
Çaprazan snell.
Exaggerate.
You,
I'm exaggerating.
it's like a very small percent of doing like that, like
Yeah,
flip
I'm
every
exaggerating.
small
Of
thing.
course.
But in general, what do Germans, and I have heard a lot that what they do, they have one account that each of the partners send money to this account, like the percentage of their earned money.
Okay, the
Okay, so
percentages of
one earns many, the second earns a lot less, and they both agreed to send like, I don't know, 60% of their earned money to this account, and then they buy everything from this account.
and then okay,
This is the model that I know for
okay,
sure.
that is not the worst.
That is not the worst,
That
but
is not
there
the
are
worst.
also some cases that you described. Also, there are some cases that
Yes.
I also know about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
which is like
that I don't.
which is tragic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what if because we live in this system where if you get pregnant, for example, like in Germany, it's I think
1 year.
no, you're paid only for 6 weeks before or 8 weeks before, 8 weeks before, and 6 weeks after you have a kid.
Yeah.
So then that's it. So what should I do if I don't want to? What should I do with a kid? Like
You should
to send him
to the kita. Yeah, this
Kita
yeah.
to the kindergarten, but that's really, really damaging for a 6. Can you imagine 6 year, 6 weeks old? Not months, weeks. I'm talking weeks.
I think it's more.
Okay, take months, 6 months, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you paid completely and totally 100%, only 6 weeks, I think. Then you paid, but less. Okay, 6 months, even a year. What do you do with a 1-year-old kid? You send to kindergarten, and that's really damaging for the because 1-year-old kid, like there are a lot of researches about this. Only a 3 years old, like to when you're 3 years old, then you should start to communicate with other kids and a lot. I mean, socializing. Why we send them to the kindergarten to socialize, right? But many people they send their kids 1 year, 1.5.
Yeah, before that also.
Yeah, even before that.
Yeah.
Just because they have to work.
Yeah. But in a lot of cases, they have to work. They don't have any other choices.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, the system is fucked up. But even here, like you think that here is very good compared to a lot of countries.
compared to America, for example, it's really good. It's better.
Compared also to Switzerland, you know. You know
Really?
how fucked up is there? They are not paying for your kindergarten. You
Wow.
have to pay monthly like 3,000 euros.
Monthly?
Yes.
That's not. That's what?
Yeah.
3,000 for kindergarten, 1 month. Which this is a private kindergarten we're talking about, or
There are no public kindergarten.
And the pricing starts from 3,000.
If you ask 3 more times.
What? I'm just trying to. Okay, I get that they earn more money.
How much?
But not
more? No,
but not
it's like
but not like 10,000
Yeah.
a person. You know,
Yeah.
every person in Switzerland.
Remember, we were offered to move to Switzerland. This was one of the biggest like problems that it's impossible to have a kid.
That you decided not to move there.
It's like no way, no place to raise a kid. Please move out from there.
Wow, but 3,000? Wow, I still can't believe that. Like they get what? Like average Swiss?
More. Average is more, yeah.
Okay, average is more than here, but not 5,000. I don't think average Swiss is earning 5,000 after the taxes. I don't think so.
There are no taxes in Switzerland.
That's
There are no taxes.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's That's huge
Mm-hmm.
because we pay a lot of taxes here.
Yeah. This is the
Advantages.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But no, but even, can you imagine?
No, that's why I'm saying no, I can't. Yeah.
Wow. And in Russia, for example, kindergartens are free.
Yeah, in Armenia
But
also.
but also in Russian kindergartens, there are like 40 kids and one teacher. And you're like,
Here also, you know, that in Germany, in Berlin, a lot of kindergartens are lately protesting, going outside because there are very few staff for children, and even if one of them getting sick or missing, the another is like
missing
a lot of people are missing here.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so they are protesting lately, going to the streets and asking for more money because the money is also a biggest issue. They are
Funding, you mean?
underpaid. No, their salaries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that they get very.
Can
What?
you hear them? Okay.
No. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like a lot of things that are so, like, we have science on one side that tells us stuff about how we should live. Like kids, it's very important for kids. We all know that, to be with mom and dad for the first like 2 years, and 3 even. But at the same time, we know that, but at the same time, we cannot afford that. And we afflict a lot of trauma and stuff like that to a kid just because we cannot afford that. And actually, to be able to, like, I'm at home right now, I don't work, and to be able not to work, that's a privilege.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that until like a couple of months ago. Because people, like, they just can't. They
Yeah,
can't be
they
at home.
can't. Yeah. Then imagine a single mom, single parent who
That's
is
fucked up. Like, if you don't have anyone to help
yeah.
you, that's I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So life is hard, but I don't understand why. Isn't there enough money for everyone? I want socialist.
Where are you? Like, did you see this stories, reels? I don't know, when these stupid, so fucking stupid people, they're saying, if Elon Musk, he has 200 billions,
Yeah.
if he gives 1 million to a person, everyone will be like, what's your math there? How do you count that? Like, how did you get that idea? Where did you get that idea from?
This idea is very old. This happened in the Soviet, right? They
No,
took
but
the rich men and they split the money that he had.
yeah, but the way she's telling this, like,
Yeah.
she's giving, like, there are 8 billion people here.
Yeah.
He has 200 billions of
Yeah.
money, and if he gives 1 million
Yeah.
to each person, everyone will get $1 million. Wow, what?
Well, I get it, but what would they do with it?
Like, but that's even impossible. He doesn't have that much money. But even if they do that, yeah, like, there's a lot of sometimes people just are not ready for money.
Yeah, of course, of course. Do you remember what happened in Soviets? Like they did it. How you called it? Kulak ataputun in English.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, the kulak.
Yeah.
Those rich people.
Okay,
who,
no, not rich people. Rich Christians.
Christians,
Okay,
right?
not Christians.
Who
Farmers.
who had
I don't know.
money, lands, and who had also cows. A lot of them.
Okay, we're telling this wrong. Okay, in Tsar Russia, when there was a emperor Tsar, how do you call it? I don't know.
King.
There was a lot of different types of people in society. Like, there were aristocrats, really rich, with land and stuff like that, and they were not like, yeah, they were like, no, that was before slavery, after slavery. Okay, and they were farmers. And a lot of farmers, they were very rich because they had also land, also
A lot of money,
a lot of
animals.
workers, money, yeah. And when the Soviets came, they were like, why these people are so rich?
Yeah, so they took it, everything split amongst them and sent the people to Siberia.
Yeah, and send
So
these
this
people to
idea
Siberia.
of having Elon Musk's money is not that strange after all.
Yeah, it's not that strange, but it's. I was talking just about math. Like,
Yeah.
she counted it all wrong.
Mm.
Yeah, but a lot of things are so absurd in this world. So I just sometimes I'm just, oh my God, no, I don't want to think about it even.
What? Which one?
Which
Everything?
one? Like the thing with America right now. I'm just so.
Which
I'm
thing?
very far away. Which of them, right?
Yeah.
Political stuff.
Yeah.
Like on one hand, I just don't understand this. On one hand, you have this charismatic, really, I don't know,
That
dead person, grandfather.
what is it?
What is it? Yeah, I don't know what is it. Who runs the country, and everyone is okay with that, and they even send him to another. Like he is, people should vote for him. I just don't know.
I mean,
How
you
does
see
it work?
these videos, like going to the other directions, talking to the wind. And
I don't know who he's talking to. Maybe he sees something. Maybe he's on another level of perception. You know?
yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
But compared to that, the fact that not we, I didn't vote for like 1,000 years, the fact that Russians vote for Putin is not absurd at all. Like compared to that, absurd. Okay, on one hand you have this, on another hand you have Trump, who is, well, not the most adequate person, but compared to him, Trump is
Yeah,
really adequate. Really great guy. I don't know, with all his flaws and stuff. But just
Can I say something? Can I say something?
yeah. What?
Well, in every episode we should talk about spirituality,
Of
right?
course. That's usually
What I
that's
have
the
heard
last
about-
part.
Yeah.
That's the last part of our
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
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 Yeah, talk.
We're approaching to the last part. This woman who I'm following,
Which one?
the one that I'm telling stories every time in every episode, that she's a remote viewer who is,
Okay.
don't ask
Yeah,
what it
this.
is. Don't ask.
No,
You
I
know,
remember.
okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah. I
Yeah,
even
so
told my husband about that. He was like, "What?" And she's taking money for it. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
yeah, and she was about Trump. About Trump. She remote viewed Trump.
He will be the president.
I don't know. No, she doesn't
Remote
know.
view is not
Like
about the
seeing,
future.
yeah,
She
seeing,
sees
yeah,
right
yeah.
now what's happening.
And
Okay.
then she couldn't reach to his higher self to ask I don't know, to ask the permission, and then she goes to the collective federation.
Can you like
I cannot
again
talk.
from the beginning?
Well, she's the
Because
one who is in contact with galactic
Federation,
federation, right?
yes,
So she tried to
the name speaks for itself.
Right. So she
This is
tried
the Galactic Federation, guys, nothing else.
but we started from YouTube.
What started?
The episode. How our episode is evolving from word to word.
Okay, yeah. And
So she tried to remote view Trump. She couldn't get access because his higher self, Trump's higher self.
he has higher self. That's
Everyone has. You should know these basics.
okay.
You should know this.
Biden has higher self.
Everyone has. If
Okay.
it's not a clone.
Maybe Biden is a clone. Okay. Okay, so Trump is not a clone.
No,
He's not.
Trump
He's a clown, but not a clone.
Trump has other definition, which is very interesting.
Okay.
So she couldn't reach to the higher self. She couldn't gain the access to his environment and couldn't get the information. That's why she came back and she goes to the Galactic Federation asking, "Hey, what the fuck is Trump? What the fuck?" And then there is a guy in the Federation who answered her question and said that Trump is a chaos bringer.
Ooh. And Biden is order maker.
Biden is like
Nothing.
I don't know, nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
And the chaos should come.
So it's not now. It's not chaos.
Now it's not a chaos.
Now it's really
it will
good.
it will be worse.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Are you satisfied?
No.
You never.
I'm I'm swearing in Russian already, but no, I'm not satisfied. I don't think he's an agent of chaos. I don't think so. I think that
Agent of chaos? No, he's like chaos bringer. Like the
okay.
chaos
What's the I don't think he's a chaos.
Yeah.
Because if you compare his administration and Biden's administration, a lot worse things happen. I'm not saying I'm not putting all the blame on Biden, which I am actually, not all, but
Let's
a lot
put all the blame on Putin. Because Putin is good.
Put the blame on Putin. Put the blame on Putin. Put the blame on Putin.
Oh, I know the title.
Put the blame on Putin.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
put the blame.
Put on the blame on Putin.
Yeah. On pudding, and also on pudding.
And pudding. Pudding eats pudding.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
maybe we should finish.
we started to rap and you want to finish it?
Oh yeah, but I am forgetting during all the episode to tell you this story about this guy from the Arbeitsagentur. I said that I have YouTube channels and so on, and he's like he asked me a brilliant question.
Okay, what's the
I
question?
said my next channel is Armenian,
Mm.
and can you guess the question?
How many followers do you have?
Oh no.
What is Armenia?
Well, it would be better.
Why are you Armenian?
No. No. But
Okay.
try. I like the way you're thinking.
What I said, what is Armenian? Where is Armenia?
No.
Why? Where from? I don't know.
Okay, he said Armenia, but you're like
Romania?
do you have internet in Armenia? I was like reacting like this, and he said, "Excuse me, I don't know, maybe it's a door for something."
That would be more funny if it wasn't so much offending.
And like,
But that was
and then I started. I said, "You know how many IT workers Germany has from Armenia? Do you know that? Like all IT
And
are
he said, that because you don't have internet, they come here.
He's not that fun. He's just handsome.
Wow. Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
People are so ignorant. Wow, they don't even know nothing else behind their like
Yeah.
perception area. Wow. Okay, not judging.
Really? In the last 5
I'm
minutes,
lying right
last
now.
5 minutes, you're like, wow, people are so ignorant. Wow.
Not judging.
Not judging.
Not that I'm judging.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
finish it.
Finish it.
Yeah.
Finish it.
Okay, finish.
Not judging.